Selenium is a mineral like calcium or sulfur or zinc, and it is super important for many different aspects of human health. For instance, most people are aware that the human body has a police department, which is collectively referred to as the immune system. Most everybody has heard of the immune system. Very few people know what it is or how it works, but everybody's heard of it. The body also has a fire department that nobody's heard about. And the fire department of the body's job is to put out the little fires of inflammation that happen just by living. So, for instance, you walk down the street, you breathe in automobile exhaust. Automobile exhaust is filled with nasty little biochemicals called free radicals. Free radicals get into your blood and they cause inflammation, like little firecrackers in your blood. They cause inflammation in different organ systems. Free radicals are everywhere all the time. They're in the food, they're in the water, they're in the air. And especially, if you live in an urban setting, you don't eat organic, there's a lot of free radicals in your body causing little bits of inflammation all the time. And like the fella said, that it was the straws that broke the camel's back. A little bit every time, a little bit every time, a little bit every time, a little bit every time. So, in order to deal with this, remember, the body's smart. The body knows that this is going on, so the body has a process through which it handles this. And it's the fire department of the body. And the captain of the fire department of the human body is selenium. Selenium is extremely important to help your body put out the little fires of inflammation that occur just as a natural part of life. And there's a biochemical that the human body makes. It's called glutathione. And glutathione is like the water that the firemen use to put a fire out in the house. All right? Glutathione is an anti-inflammatory agent in the human body. But glutathione, when a molecule of glutathione encounters a free radical, so here's the glutathione, here's the free radical, it will engulf the free radical and then remove the free radical, and in removing the free radical, it destroys itself. Kind of like when a bee stings you, it dies, right? So, however, when selenium is present, the glutathione gloms onto a free radical, removes it, and then the selenium recycles the glutathione. So it's like the firemen go into the building, spraying the water on the fire, and then they have a tank at the bottom which collects the water that fell down and brings it back into the hose, and they can keep, it's like that. Mm-hmm. Selenium is extremely important for doing this. And all cancer is related to chronic inflammation. There have been lots of studies done that have shown that selenium, all by itself, just selenium, not the other 89 essential nutrients, just selenium, because, researchers in the 21st century, they don't have a holistic orientation. They don't think like this. They should, but they don't. But when they've just used selenium all by itself, dramatic reduction in prostate cancer, dramatic reduction in lung cancer. It's a remarkable therapeutic agent. But because it's a naturally occurring substance, you can't patent a naturally occurring substance. Since you can't patent a naturally occurring substance, there's no profit margin in it. So universities and pharmaceutical companies are not going to run with the selenium research on cancer, which was extremely exciting and provocative. They're not going to run with it because there's no money in it. And this is a problem. Selenium also is concentrated in the eyes. The animals in the world that have the most acute vision, like eagles or birds of prey, have more selenium in their eye than any other a mineral. Selenium is extremely important for that. Selenium helps the thyroid gland to function.
Sorry, go on.
Thyroid creates two biochemicals, T3 and T4. And selenium allows for the conversion of those one into the other to make them more effective. I mean, the list goes on and on.